Archdiocese.
Latest music.
All the news worth knowing in the Archdiocese of Adelaide. Here we go.
Are you ready?
Let's get into it.
Gentlemen, 3, 2, 1.
Archd 107.9 Life FM. We are back.
We are back.
And you're back, Sarah.
You're back, James. Haven't seen
Yeah, I know.
you.
I didn't go anywhere.
Long,
I stayed here in this chair. I didn't move.
Oh, really? Just waiting for me to return.
It's like, James, Christmas dinner. I'm like,
No.
you shouldn't have-
I'm waiting for Sarah.
Happy New Year. Fall safe or whatever the song goes.
no.
I'm not going to hug anyone. Nope, sitting right here. We hope you are happy and well, and that everyone's had a great Christmas and a happy New Year too, and a holiday. And you've just come back from holidays.
I have come back from a holiday.
Yesterday or today or something.
Yesterday, yep. Made the big 12-hour road trip.
Yeah. Where'd you go? What'd you do?
Went to Victoria, down at Sandy Point, which is near like Wilson's Prom, Venus Bay.
Yeah.
Yep. It was great. Went surfing. Had a nice, relaxing time.
Lovely.
Yeah.
That sounds so nice.
It was great.
Absolutely good. We've got some great news and some wonderful stories, some interesting stuff about a smurf village as well.
A smurf village?
Yes, very, very hard-hitting.
It's the first I've heard of.
Hard-hitting journalism here on Archd. Hey, look, Sarah, I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. The Australian Catholic Youth Ministry Convention is on this year.
Is it?
Campbelltown,
Excellent.
Sydney, 2012. Be there or miss
square.
out. Miss out if you're not going to be there. Okay, miss out. But it looks amazing. You wouldn't really want to miss out at all. Great opportunity for those ministering with young people from across Australia to come together, share ideas,
Unite
and
as
be
one.
formed and inspired for ministry.
Sounds good to me.
Absolutely, it's
Sounds
great.
excellent.
All the details are on our Facebook page. Check it out. Have a look. It looks wonderful. Absolutely brilliant. Now, Sarah, you were saying off air that the surfing holiday that you've just been on.
Yes.
See, I actually thought that this would actually be something that you'd be doing with just like, some friends or something like that. But this is a family thing.
This
you
is
do
a
this with your family.
trip. We do this every year. Yep. We've got friends over there in Victoria where we go and stay with. So, yeah, it's just nice.
That's good. And who's the best surfer in your family?
Definitely. My brother and I just got surfboards recently for Christmas.
Okay.
Yep. So we have been surfing before, but neither of us are. He might be a little bit better, maybe.
Right. So did your parents, did they used to do this like back in the day? Was this something that they grew up with?
Not really.
No?
Not really, no. Dad did a lot of surf lifesaving and sailing and stuff.
Okay. So he's used to being near the water and he's got that kind of beach.
Live near the beach
lifestyle thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nice.
It's great.
Sounds absolutely fantastic.
Have you ever been surfing, James?
You know what? I once went windsurfing.
Yes. I've always wanted to do that.
And I think I tried to do it a little bit too young, or I was a little bit too, shall we say, not strong enough in the arms.
Yeah,
no, I didn't.
yeah.
You're
so weak.
Not strong. not strong enough in the arms. But I was only young, and plus, you're a young kid. You can't exactly go down to the gym and start doing weights.
No,
I was down there this morning. No kids in the gym. It said no kids in the weight room.
Yeah.
With all the people there, lifting up. It's not good.
You can stunt your growth if you do that.
Can you really?
Yeah, you can.
Really?
I'm serious, yeah.
Okay, then,
if you do weights too young.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, look, I went out, and I remember it was down at West Lakes. We went down there with some friends of our family, and...
On the lake there?
Yeah, on the lake. And they had... And it was a really, really windy day. So, essentially, great for windsurfing, perfect for windsurfing. But I sort of went out there, and they're, like, having a go, and they're, like, cruising across the lake, and I was probably, like, about
They make it look so easy,
10 or 11 or something like that. Yeah, they make it look very easy. It was about 10 or 11, and I thought, okay, I'll give this a go, whatever. So I go out there and sort of wade into the water, do my best hair flick. Had a bit more of a generous bouffant back then.
Excellent.
And then sort of reached down to pull the sail out of the water, but the sail was kind of stuck to the water because it's got that kind of suction with water, things like that. And that was kind of where my windsurfing experience began and ended with me trying to get a sail out of the water. It wasn't a glorious moment, needless to say. I still remember.
Do you know what? You tried. The effort was there.
I did. I put in.
That's great.
I put in. Hey, Sarah.
Yes, James.
Now, I've got to tell you about this. This is really, really interesting. I don't know. This is actually dead true.
I'm prepared.
This is true. This is absolutely true. Citizens in the Spanish town of Juscar, I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation, have decided that they should remain blue blue after going to the polls to settle the matter. Now, you see, this town. Okay, back up a second. There's a town of 221 people. Right, this is in Spain.
Okay.
In June, it was painted blue. All the buildings were painted blue.
Really?
As part of a promotion to celebrate the release of the Smurf movie.
Wow.
Okay.
That is a big effort.
Okay, and it was only supposed to stay this colour between June and September. That was going to be the end of it.
Yep.
They voted on it, and it's going to be permanent. The whole town is going to remain blue because the tourist trade has exploded. There's been 80,000 people who have visited what has now been dubbed Smurf Town.
Excellent. That's
and
a good way
the mayor,
tourism.
Guess what the mayor's nickname is now?
I don't know.
Just have a wild guess.
A wild guess. Something to do with a Smurf.
Papa Smurf.
Papa Smurf.
He's the mayor, Papa Smurf.
Do you know what? I've never even watched a Smurf episode ever.
You've never seen one?
Do you know what? I have never seen one.
How can you look at yourself in the mirror in the morning?
I don't know. I don't. I try to avoid the mirror. I'm a bit ashamed, really.
Wouldn't it be easier just to watch a Smurf episode and go, it's just great, I don't have to avoid mirrors anymore?
Exactly, but, why not?
So, yes, there was a big vote. 141 voted in favour, 33 against.
Fair enough. I mean, what if you didn't like the blue?
Exactly. What if people, I guess, are Garfield fans as opposed to Smurf fans?
Yeah.
Those are the 33, maybe.
Blue hurts your eyes.
I don't know.
What are you going to do now?
So they've now gone all the way. They've now gone all the way. They're not just content with being painted blue anymore. They're now going to do events and stuff like that. There's a Smurf Moonlight Fun Run. Smurf painting competitions, and they're permanently running Smurf trade fairs. What would you sell at a Smurf trade fair?
Those little white hats that they wear?
That's true.
Yes.
You can't really sell Smurfs. That's just not possible because they're make-believe.
Aren't they small? They're supposed to be small.
Well, they're very, very small, because Galadriel, the cat, chases them.
Right.
Galadriel's the cat. Okay. Gargamel's cat, Galadriel.
Excellent. And you can get a Smurf app as well.
No, actually, I don't know if I'm right. No, Galadriel, she's the elf queen in Lord of the Rings. So there it is. There are even Smurf-themed weddings to keep fans
that's a bit intense.
This squeaky little blue folk coming.
Are people dressing up as Smurfs as well?
Sorry?
You know?
Look, I don't know. I don't know.
Doubt that.
Apparently, though, the biggest draw for Smurfophiles, as they're known, is Juzka's 175 buildings uniformly repainted light blue. And it's taken the whole town. It's needed 4,000 litres of blue paint.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And as Fernandez, or AKA Papa Smurf, has said, thanks to being painted blue, we are now known throughout the world. Well, they're at least known to the people who listen to our program.
Show, yeah.
Now, Sarah, you were just saying you were just saying off air that you actually did an 8K run when you were away on holidays as well. A fun run.
Yes.
See, some would actually define 8Ks as not really fun.
There's nothing fun about a fun run. I think it takes a lot of mental strength. That's what it is in the end, really. To persist on, I think you just got to talk to yourself. The whole race I was like, come on, Sarah, you can do it. Keep running. And I did.
And everyone's talking to themselves, and it's all a bit like that. Actually, when I was in school in year 10, we had to go and do this big kind of camp thing, this sort of enduro camp, right? And we had something that they called, it was the first time I'd ever encountered the term fun run. Yeah. Fun run. But it was 20 kilometres.
Oh.
Now, under no definition, and I've looked through a couple of books, is running 20 kilometres fun? Or definitely, that wouldn't be the first word that you'd attach to it.
Sorry, running and fun just don't go together. You can't put them in the same sentence.
I don't know, but people I know who are really into running get a real, adrenaline rush.
Okay, it is good, and you feel awesome afterwards, and, you feel like you've accomplished something, but at the time, for me, it's just like, you got to keep going, sort of. I'm not just running along going, fun.
But you went and did it anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Cool.
You've got a point.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. How far do you reckon you could run before you fell over?
Well, to be honest, 8K is probably my limit.
So if it was 8.1 Ks, you would have fallen 10 metres short of the line.
The last 2 Ks were quite a challenge. I think fitness is good though.
It's awesome.
I want to keep it up, I'm going to keep running.
It's a fad that's kind of catching on, isn't it?
It is.
People are doing it.
It's good. Yeah.
Absolutely. But the last, you always find that you do something like that, you do a run or you do a bike ride, for some reason that you can never seem to work out, that last 1K, the hill doesn't all of a sudden go up on an 80-degree angle. It's just there's that psychological barrier of breaking through that final 1 kilometre.
What it is.
Yeah, but it's cool. Anyway, well done. You rock. Well, did you get a time? What did you get a time?
Yeah, I got it 52 minutes. Okay, so if you work out, that's about just under 7 minutes per kilometre that I do it in.
That's not too shabby, dude.
Yeah, I want to drop a few minutes.
Yeah, drop a few minutes.
Fitter. Do you know what? The people who actually won it, the man he won it in 29.99.
Wow.
And he was in the over 50 group who won it.
Wow.
And the lady was in the over 40 group and she got like 30. 30 minutes.
Some of these dudes who do this, though, to do that, and you see them doing those sort of fun runs, because I've seen a few of them, they do the whole thing at a sprint. Like they'll just basically bang, like a bullet out of a gun, and they just go, and you go, okay, there's no real pacing, because if you're like really uber fit, like
you just go,
that's nothing. 8Ks is nothing.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like their sprint. They can sprint that out.
That's about all we have time for this week, but we will see you again next week.
No doubt we'll be back.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
In fact, I'm sure of it.
I'm pretty positive as well.
I'm good. It's very important to be positive.
If I could say, out of 100, I'd say probably 99.9% will be back.
Absolutely. Yeah. Something would have to really happen. And not to me, or not to you, but the entire, maybe, facility that actually broadcasts radio.
Yeah.
That would be what would need to happen. That's that 0.01.
Well,
0.1,
I'll
0.01.
say positive.
Good. Me too. We'll see you next week.